The meaning of life, an age-old question. Well, we all go on that journey at some point. We try to figure out the meaning of life, what it means to us, and what we should do. And you will spend some time reading, some time volunteering, and hopefully more and more time working on yourself. Because really that's what I found is that you need to continue, it never stops, working on yourself. You need to get back up when you fall, because failure is a big part of life, bigger than success, because you're going to have more failures than success. You do need grace and empathy, and that's part of failure, to relate and be graceful towards others, because you realize we're all human. But you also need to be very careful that you also, with determination, boldness, and accountability for yourself, not for other people. Don't try to control other people, but don't lie to yourself. Like, grace and empathy is number one thing, especially when dealing with other people, but when dealing with yourself. And that's what a lot of my videos, the mindset is, dealing with yourself. You got to push yourself, okay? Because there's no way around that. You could lie to yourself, and you can spend a lot of time trying to figure out the meaning of life. But here's what you should really do. One is you need to get out of bed, okay? If you can. I realize there's some different issues out there. Some people are in a hospital bed, right? Some people are bedridden per se. But I will say this, I've known people in a hospital bed, and just getting out of the hospital bed and walking the hospital hallways was a blessing. So my motto is, how do you figure out life? Well, one is, you're not going to figure it out in your head. You're going to have to get up within a level of reason. Again, I know there's some extreme circumstances, but don't lie to yourself. What circumstance are you in? Can you get out of bed? Two is, you have to develop a healthy schedule, a healthy routine, with a mindset that you're going to be flexible enough to adapt if something goes wrong. And once in a while things go wrong. That's life, adaptation. But you need structure. You need to structure your day. Time you wake up, time you eat, time you're productive, time you're creative, time you're relaxing, etc., etc. And through that, in different ways, whatever it's going to mean to you in your personal ventures, in your career, in your philosophy, in your life, that's how you kind of figure out the meaning of life, by working on yourself. Okay, through one is, there's nothing you're going to find in a book that's going to figure out your life exactly. You are going to find common principles that will help guide you, but you're going to have to do the work of your life. And you can't hide behind empathy for yourself. You need to have empathy on yourself, but you need to push yourself. You can't get around pushing yourself in a loving way, not in a harmful way. And you're going to have to start with getting out of bed, start with eating on regular time intervals, and there are times to be extreme. There's times that I'm extreme in life. Sometimes you need to go to an extreme place to get something done, but you do need to figure out how to balance it, because you can't live in extreme places for a long period of time. So, you got to understand that. And, you're trying to develop structure with a mindset that's flexible, and you're willing to adapt. There's no such thing as absolutely not or absolutely yes. There's a yes, there's a no. And if you need to, you change your mind. If you need to, you compromise, This is a mindset. This is a philosophy. This is action. Okay, this is not religion. This is not dogma. This is not a bunch of hot air. Okay, this is not a motivational speech. This is a practical, basic foundation of what the meaning of life is. And the meaning of life starts with looking inward to yourself, okay, in a loving way, pushing yourself, starting with using your ability. If all your ability is to get out of bed, use that. Whatever your ability is. If you're online, you have ability. You have a mind that figured out how to get online. You have a resource, your phone or your laptop. And it's fine to use it for entertainment, but you also have to use it for self-development. And through developing yourself, through your structure, through your mind of flexibility, you're not rigid in negotiations, you're flexible. But, you could be a little firm, but you still need flexibility. You need both. And, that's it. At the very least, what I've just stated will get you through a day as healthy, as productive, as peaceful as possible. Because you're focusing on you, you're working on you, and you're moving. You're not just thinking. And go outside for a walk. Another great part of a structured daily routine. Have periods in the day where you go outside for a walk. And don't be one of these people that always complain if there's one cloud in the sky or if the weather isn't perfect, you're not going to walk. I hate to tell you, if you have that philosophy, you're never going to do anything. But certainly there's always the gym too, which I utilize if you need to do that. But again, these are just general things, right? Because what you're also going to find is everyone has their own perspective, their own philosophy, their own meaning. But basically, you still would have to fall in line, kind of what I'm saying. But you do you. I'm not dictating to you. I'm just saying, you figure it out. But I hope this video in under 10 minutes, under 7 minutes as I make this, I hope it helped. Because I think that's it. We're all human. We all fail. That's it. I get that. But push yourself while you're here as best you can. Within your own reason, your own ability. You got to figure that out. I'm not breathing down your neck. It's for you. It's for me. I'm speaking to myself as well.